So this is my third time trying to record this video. I'm just going to jump straight into it and say what I have to say. So there's something that I've been hearing my entire life, and I just feel like I need to call it out. I hear so many stories from like professional athletes talking about how I skipped prom, and I skipped this, and I had no time to do this, and I skipped this, and I skipped that, which is fine. That's fine because that's true, and that's the case for a lot of successful people. But I also don't think that's the whole story. I can assure you that a lot of these I skipped everything athletes, at some point on their journey, they strayed off the path to greatness, and God just had to smack some sense into them to get them back onto the path. And if at some point you fell off the path to greatness and screwed up and then got back onto the path, doggone it, you need to say that, because the bad decisions matter just as much as the good decisions, because you learn from all of them. And a lot of us are out here making bad decisions, and we need a positive role model to show people that sometimes great people stumble and fall too, but they get back up. I'm not necessarily calling myself great, but take me for example. So I spent more late nights and early mornings at the track in high school than I could possibly count. And I'm not complaining, because I truthfully loved and enjoyed every single second of it. But I would be lying if I was to sit up here and act like 15-year-old me never, not a once, straight off that path of wanting to be great at track and just did something I probably shouldn't have been doing. In fact, I got a small sip of what life in Fayetteville for me would probably be like if I didn't have sports. It made me love being at the track that much more. So of course, it's story time. Quick disclaimer, don't judge me, I'm not a punk. Things happen. So I'm an underclassman in high school, and another underclassman is throwing a birthday party. Now, I wasn't much of a party guy, but a lot of people were going, my friends were going, and the cool kids were going. And I guess if the cool kids would have jumped off a bridge, I would have jumped too, because I was going to that party. And honestly, it wasn't bad. And as I sat over there not really socializing with anybody, I kind of thought to myself, like, maybe I've been missing out. And looking back on the timing of everything now, I feel like God really didn't want me to have that thought. Because as I was settling in, some guys that shouldn't have showed up. And y'all know what I'm talking about when a certain group of people show up to a party and you know the party's just gonna take a turn for the worse. So knowing who these dudes were, knowing they had no business here, knowing they were older, what did I do? I went over there and dapped them up. I mean, I was having fun, why not? So fast forward an hour, the party's almost over, and I'm so close to leaving here thinking, wow, I actually like parties. But before we reach a civilized end, the bartender starts yelling and fussing because apparently someone tried to steal some alcohol. I don't even know how that's possible, but that's what he said. And everyone needs to get out. As we're just trying to walk out the club, all you hear is... So as colored people do, when one person starts running, we all start running. So it's a two-story building. I go down some stairs, turn on a platform, go down some more stairs. So we go down here, we get to the platform, we're going down the next stairs, and we're looking outside like, it looks like people are out there fighting. And of course, in the midst of watching this fight, we actually hear. So everyone turns around to run back upstairs. There's also a problem because we don't know if like there's one person behind us with the gun and one person outside with the gun. Like, are we trapped between two guns? We don't know what's going on. And I'm gonna be real, I'm not gonna say I blacked out, but there's a gap in my memory right here. Because when I think back on this, I can remember being on the stairs, but then the next thing I remember is being in the women's bathroom hiding in a stall. And as I sat there, like, yes, I was a little worried that something bad was gonna happen, but I was also thinking, like, is this really what I've been missing the entire time when I haven't been going to parties? Another blackout, because after that, I just remember standing outside, police sirens everywhere, just waiting for my parents to come pick me up. And as I sat there in front of the sirens, I just kind of realized, this ain't me. Like, I understand not every party is like this, and I also understand why some people enjoy the thrill of things like this. But at the end of the day, like, that just wasn't for me. And best believe, the next time I had an opportunity to be at a place like that, instead of at the track, I was at the track. Now, I say all of that to say this. Nobody's perfect, everyone makes mistakes, and everyone's curious about certain things. But if you start trying those things that you're curious about, and you feel God sending you a sign that you shouldn't be doing them, I feel like it's best that you just follow that sign before God really has to come and put hands on you and teach you a serious lesson to get you back to where you should be. For me, I don't know if that was the sign or if that was God actually putting the hands on me. I don't know, but whatever it was, I listened. And now that I think about it, that club got closed like not too long after that. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you for watching. God first, God bless, deuces, tooses. I appreciate all the people who've been subscribing, even though I haven't been making videos like that. I'm really doing my best, but you're gonna see. That's it. Wow, that sounded terrible. Whatever. Love you guys. Peace out. I'm Outie like 4 circles. Spider-Man's the best hero in Marvel, so that's why I'm wearing this shirt.